wanted to bring this up before it like disappears and my goldfish brain forgets. So someone left an anonymous tip asking Ember for love doctor advice. And I'm going to keep their name anonymous. I will call you H. All right. So the tip says, and you know what, chat, you guys can help me with love doctor advice too, all right? Which is funny because I was gonna have a segment on my future podcast, Ember's Inferno. You heard it here first. For like life advice and love and relationships. Not that I think I would be good at giving advice for that, but because I think it's really interesting to, attempt to give advice or listen and stuff like that. So, they said, Ember, love doctor moment. I'm going to omit this line. But basically, I make them kick their feet back and forth like a schoolgirl. And I seem like the type of person that I could talk to that they could talk to for days on end. So, tell me, where are we supposed to find girls as cool and multifaceted as you out in the wild? Okay, wait. There's a lot to unpack with that. First of all, that's really sweet. But second of all, that's the assumption that someone like me is like a rare anomaly out in the wild. Right? Because sometimes the people that you meet or surround yourself with or your circumstances, like, I feel like it just depends on those aspects. What, like, circumstances and settings you put yourself in is like the type of people that you meet. Like, you go to a sports game, you're most likely gonna meet someone who's into sports. You go to like a board game convention, you'll probably meet someone like me there. Stuff like that, right? Which goes on to the next point. I visited many cons the last 10 years, but no dice. I do little YouTube videos and try to stream for fun, but I'm not active on socials either. Feels like I'm always lost. But I like to think confidently of myself as a positive, healthy person with a geeky background. I can understand that feeling of being lost. I can relate very well to that. I feel like for a majority of my life, I had no idea what I wanted to do, what I was doing, what was the point of life? Like, what's the point? We die in X amount of years, and are you supposed to be born to be, greater than life, or are you just supposed to live it like some, normal person? But it's okay to be lost. When you come out of it, you're gonna look back at those lost years and you'll be able to take something out of it for what it's worth. If you're wondering what helped me, because sometimes I still find myself a little lost here and there, but for me, what helps me find myself better is that I'm trying to focus more on simple pleasures. So just like not thinking too hard about the future and not letting the past hold me down too much. Otherwise, I'd be rotting in the corner of my room, really all sad and stinky. But for me, I like to, even if it's like a lie in the moment, I like to focus on living in the moment. So it's like, I'm excited for what I'm going to eat next. Or I have never tried this food before and it looks really yummy. So you know what? I might be lying to myself, but I'm going to make that like my next simple goal. I don't know. That works for me. I can't say it'll work for you. So you mentioned that you visited conventions and you tried like videos and streams. I hope that when you try those videos and streams, it's more for you, and less about meeting someone, I think. Because the streams and stuff like that, they're like your own personal space, right? It's like having like a cafe or like a little bar that people can come and visit, and it's your space. I want to try to use that to try to meet someone. If you do like meet someone, like viewers or whatever from it, and you find like a community, then that's good. But I don't think love is a thing that is commonly found through YouTube comments. Maybe I don't know. I could be wrong. But I think you're already doing a good job. You put yourself out there. You've gone to conventions. I think what it is that you need to like do things more so for yourself, not for the purpose of finding someone, you know? I know people say like, oh, when you don't look, it'll come to you. That I think that's equally bullshit though. Put yourself out there, and if you're looking, something will come eventually when the stars align, when the timing is right. Because if you don't put yourself out there at all, nothing's gonna happen. I think you seem like you have a good head on your shoulder, you know? And I think, I don't know, like I don't have enough context to know, you know, how you deal with like if you're the type to go up to someone first and something like that. But if someone piques your interest, it never hurts, right? Like fear of rejection will only stop you from doing the thing in the first place. Fear of rejection is not as bad as the regret from never doing something in the first place. So like you see someone cute and you can be like, hey, I saw you from across the room and I thought you looked really cute. If you're interested or whatever, I'd love to like get to know you better. Here's my number. Right? You give them your number. Otherwise, if you ask them for their number on the spot, it will make the girl feel weird. It's like you're trapping them. Like you write your number down on a piece of paper and you just give it to them. I don't know if it works or not. I just think I don't know. It just seems like directness. I don't know. It just seems like being direct is a good quality to have. Also, if you like it seems like you like conventions, like anime and stuff like that. Maybe try. I take it back. Well, I was gonna say like, you know, if you like board games, it's really easy to meet people and make friends and stuff. Going to like D&D sessions and like board game sessions at like the board game stores and stuff like that. But I'm not sure about conventions. I think a no BS approach is good. I think approaching at all would be good because what do you have to lose? The worst she can do is say no, right? Okay, she could say plenty of worse things than no. But anyways, at the end of the day, you shot your shot. And she'll feel flattered because basically that's like a compliment, right? Like, I find you, I think you're a cutie. And yeah. Okay, listen. If she's someone that says, ew, she was never worth it, that is a terrible person. Why would you want to spend any time with someone like that? Exactly. She freaking saved you, man. Showed her true colors. She said, ew. You take that number back and you're like, well, shit. I didn't know you were that ugly, and then you walk away. My bad. I didn't have my glasses on. Oh, shit. And then you mutter, bitch, as you leave. But yeah, I hope that helped.